A very good morning to all the viewers on our Facebook Live platforms. It's Friday, the 1st of March 2019, and we have some very exciting news to share with you today. My name is Denver Kisting. Now, the Responsible Tourism Awards, RTA, as initiated by Namibia Media Holdings, assisted by Eco Awards Namibia, aim to acknowledge and reward tourism businesses. Those are accommodation establishments as well as tour operators who practice ecotourism in their operations, as well as those who invest in the communities in which they operate in. The awards are linked to our annual flagship event, the Namibia Tourism Expo, an event which brings together tourism operators from across Namibia, as well as the region, that is the Southern African Development Community. This year it is to take place between the 5th and 8th of June 2019. Now, Namibia Media Holdings herewith announces the finalists of the 2019 awards as evaluated with a focus on their most recent Eco Awards assessments, and especially their score in waste management and recycling, which is also the theme for this year's Namibia Tourism Expo. Now, the finalists are Volverdans Collection, Dune Camp specifically, Wilderness Safaris, Desert Rhino Camp, as well as Gondwana Kalahari Anip Lodge. Those relate to the accommodation establishment. As far as the tour operators are concerned, we have Pack Safari, Sense of Africa, as well as Wild Dog Safaris. And today, we have not only the privilege to announce these finalists, but we also have an opportunity to engage them about what exactly it is that they do. So joining me in studio first up is Ms. Annelie Ikwa. She's the communication as well as the culture coordinator at Volverdans Collection. Good morning, Annelie, and welcome.
Good morning, Denver. Thank you so much for having me, and good morning to the listeners and the viewers.
Fantastic. I think congratulations are in order.
Absolutely. We're very, very proud and lucky to have been nominated and as a finalist for the Responsible Tourism Awards 2019.
Please tell us exactly what Volverdans Collection does and what you guys specifically do on the recycling and waste management front.
Thank you, Denver. The Volverdans Collection is a collection of camps and lodges. We're situated in the south of Namibia in the Namibia Nature Reserve. It's a huge expanse, almost 215,000 hectares of land. We're very lucky and privileged to be able to have our tourism concern the Dune Camp on the reserve. In particular, we offer accommodations, we offer experiences, but we also offer a sustainable and ecotourism experience to our clientele, which speaks to our waste management systems as well.
So what is it that you do as far as waste management is concerned? What do you do differently particularly?
All right, so I want to draw your attention to the fact that all of our team members, everybody who works at the Dune Camp and at the Volverdans Collection, is housed at our village. Our village has almost 100 employees and trainees who live and work there. So that is a big focus on how we manage our waste. A big part of what we do is try to reduce waste. We are partnered with the Recycle Forum Namibia. We're partnered with Rent-A-Drum as well. We sort all of our waste. We also manage our organic waste as well as our kitchen offcuts. We have got systems in place that have been running for almost over 25 years.
Wow.
So we're very proud to have been living sustainably and working sustainably and offering a sustainable product for that time.
I think you're speaking to the heart of the matter being sustainability.
Yes.
Many of us would start with an effort or with a project, but then those efforts, those projects wouldn't be sustainable. Why is it so important to be sustainable?
A good example of sustainability is also being able to manage your business successfully. A fine balance between people, planet and profit usually leads to success in those areas. One of the projects that we introduced that really helped us to be able to accomplish this was to recycle our water plastic bottles. We fill them up with the red dune sand that surrounds us at the Namibia Nature Reserve, and we use those to build all of our staff accommodation, to build all of our trainee accommodation as well. Besides also taking our waste and making sure that it's always separated before we send it off to Rent-A-Drum, and also using organic waste to feed our pigs that in turn also feed our staff. We also use our kitchen offcuts, etc., for our happy worm farm that also creates compost for all of our plants, and we find as many ways as possible to also help this to influence our communities. Malta here in the south is our closest community, and we support them by using the offcuts from our carpentry to repair the chairs in the schools in Malta here.
Wow.
We also create Jenga blocks that we provide to the schools and offer to the children in the area as well as games. And we really just try to be as creative as we can in reducing our waste. But I suppose, you know, being a finalist for the Responsible Tourism Awards, it shows that our efforts are actually working and having an impact.
Absolutely, that's beautiful. You know, as unbelievable as it might sound, there might be some of us wondering, why do I need to recycle? So before I let you go, please a message for our viewers. Why is recycling so important?
I think recycling is all about reduction. It's all about reusing. It's also making sure that we reduce the amount of waste that is now collecting, not only in our cities, not only in our villages, not only in our country, but indeed the world. Any effort that we can make as individuals or organizations or companies to reduce and impact that waste reduction is important, no matter how small we think it is. It also speaks to a clean environment. A clean environment is a healthy environment. And I think if we can all start, like Wolverdans has done, encouraging a healthy lifestyle, for example, at its base village, if we can all start to incorporate these aspects into our daily lives, we can indeed turn the tide on waste and pollution.
That's powerful.
Thank you.
So best of luck and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Denver.
We'll see you in June.
Yes.
Yeah, there you have it. That was Miss Annelie Ikwa. She's a communications as well as culture coordinator at Wolverdans Collection, talking to us about how they strike this very important balance between people, planet and profit. We'll be back after the brief break. Please stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Jason Angola and I am the Sustainability Coordinator at Wolverdans. And Wolverdans is a collection of eco-friendly camps and lodges located in the heart of the Namabrand Nature Reserve, south of Namibia. Sustainability has always been part of our DNA, and we are committed to sustainable growth by carefully balancing quality leadership, economic progress, social responsibility, and care for our environment. Wolverdans is proud to be nominated for the Responsible Tourism Awards 2019. Thank you.
We are back on this Friday morning. It's the 1st of March 2019, and we're talking Responsible Tourism Awards on all the Facebook Live platforms of Namibia Media Holdings. The next finalist is Ms. Inka Stolt. She's the Public Relations Officer at Gondwana Kalahari Unemployed. Good morning, ma'am, and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Ja, wie geht's Ihnen heute Morgen?
Sehr gut, vielen Dank.
Ja, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Thank you very much.
Please briefly talk to us about what Gondwana Kalahari Unemployed does in terms of ecotourism, in terms of waste management, as well as recycling.
Kalahari Unemployed is part of Gondwana Collection Namibia, and Gondwana Collection Namibia had right from the start invented actually a sustainability concept. Gondwana is based on 3 pillars, that is tourism, nature and sustainability. And the sustainability concept is a holistic one that is applied to each and every property of the Gondwana collection, and Kalahari Unemployed is part of it. Kalahari Unemployed has 52 rooms, and we very much concentrate there on recycling whatever.
Very well. It sounds like a beautiful concept, centering around those 3 pillars. How do you implement it?
Now you're asking me something. No, can you cut this out, please? I actually prepared something else here.
No problem. We'll just take a brief break and then we'll be back just now.
Can you cut this out? Please.
Our home. Home of the Kalahari Anib Lodge.
In the business of live broadcasting, one tends to have a challenge every now and then, but we're back, and that is what is important on this beautiful Friday, the 1st of March 2019, and we're talking about the Responsible Tourism Awards. I'm currently in conversation with Ms. Stolt. She is from Gondwana. Can you just again touch base on what exactly your operation entails and a bit of background about your unique selling points at Gondwana?
Yes, the Kalahari Anib Lodge has 52 rooms and a big nature park. We actually got the property in 2004, and it has about 10,000 hectares of nature park as well. And we have reintroduced wildlife there. And now wildlife that has been indigenous to the area as well. So nowadays we don't only have springbok or eland or oryx, but also giraffe there in the park.
Wow.
So our operations there, as I said, we are a lodge, and we very much put emphasis on sustainable management. We have water recycling plants there. And we have glass crushers to recycle our glass, and we very much concentrate on waste management as well. We recycle our waste. We have worked together with Sea Pride and Rent a Drum to recycle our waste, bring it to recycling stations, And we are very honored to be here and be part of the Responsible Tourism Awards.
Yes. Why do you think, you've given us an elaborate background, but why do you think you were chosen as a finalist, and how does that make you feel?
Well, we are very, very proud and honored to be part of this. And we have been part of the Responsible Tourism Award in recent years as well, because, as I said in the beginning, the Gondwana concept is a holistic one, and it is applied to all of our lodges, whether being water recycling plants at our lodges, waste management, you name it, social engagement as well, which is part of us. We apply it at all of our properties, but we are always honored when one of our lodges is chosen. What we did at Kalahari Anep Lodge as well recently, only a year ago, we actually built solar panels as well. So now we have solar energy at that lodge as well, which is much cleaner.
Wow, absolutely. Can you, as we wrap up, please talk to us about the focus areas of waste management recycling that you guys are embarking upon, just to provide more details about the focus area of waste management and recycling.
It's single plastic use. We've tried to ban that as much as possible from our lodges. We actually motivate people to use our water vending machines and fill up glass water bottles that are reusable. For example, as I said, we have glass recycling as well. We use glass crushers. So all the glass waste is recycled there, and we can use it for minor building projects, for example. That way we can ask the communities as well to collect glass or even plastic, and we are able to recycle it. So this is what we actually try to introduce everywhere at our properties.
Beautiful. Congratulations once
Thank
again,
you very
and
much.
best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Danke, dass Sie gekommen sind.
Vielen Dank. Ich
Viel
bedanke mich auch.
Erfolg. Yeah, there you have it, Miss Inge Stolt, PRO at the Gondwana Kalahari Anep Lodge, talking to us about how they plan to completely do away with plastic. We're talking Responsible Tourism Award matters. We'll be back after the brief break. Please stay tuned.
Our home. Home of the Kalahari Anep Lodge.
We are coming to you live on this beautiful Friday morning on all the Facebook Live platforms of Namibia Media Holdings, talking about responsible tourism and the awards that relate to that. Next guest is Mr. Clement Lawrence, Sales and Marketing at Wilderness Safari Desert Rhino Camp. Good morning, sir, and welcome.
Such a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
It's great to have you here in my office.
Yes, indeed. Nice office. You must come to the bush. We'll show you something nice.
I'm sure your bush office is a lot nicer than mine.
Well, we don't do the lights. We have rocks, though.
Okay, so you do natural light.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In any event, I think, Clement, congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
I think we all are. We all are. It's great to be part of something like this. Responsible tourism is a good initiative amongst everybody else to contribute.
Yes. To set the scene, please talk to us about Wilderness Safari Desert Rhino Camp.
So the camp itself is a pretty unique area, all right? It's located in the Palomar concession. The camp itself is very closely associated with a group called Save the Rhino Trust. And with that, our initiative is to look after and protect the rare desert-adapted black rhino that exist into the area. And so with that said, you know, our initiative allows guests to have a great experience as well.
And as far as ecotourism is concerned, what is it that you guys do other than helping save the rhino, which is a very important job?
Thanks.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, I think the concept of ecotourism and sustainable tourism is a very, very important part of what everybody does in Namibia in tourism. Us as Wilderness Safaris, it's part of our core, is to always consider being eco-friendly and monitoring or managing our footprint when we are actually operating in an area.
I'm hearing that it must be an honor to have been chosen a finalist because you're actually getting acknowledgement for the work that you do.
We, like I said, for all of us here, we are utterly grateful. It's always nice to be part of, to show that we share a message amongst everybody else that responsible tourism is the way to go. So on behalf of Wilderness Safaris, we're all really, really chuffed. We're really chuffed.
Beautiful. I spoke to one of the earlier guests that some of us might still not yet grasp the importance of recycling and waste management and, you know, ecotourism. Why is it so important?
Look, you know, we operate in sensitive areas in Namibia, and so places like Desert Rhino Camp, as well as the other properties, you know, waste management is important from the start. So your environmental management system that is implemented in the camp makes a massive difference in terms of, you know, managing your footprint. So for us, installing reverse osmosis to minimize plastic water bottle uses. I know the other guys, we set to have the same trend by, you know, having glass bottles instead of plastic water bottles, moving over to solar power, 100% solar power, which is a great attribute as well. So, you know, part of that means that, you know, what you create is a sustainable model that allows us to operate into unique areas and also, like we said, manage footprint, which is very, very important.
Wow. All I can say is congratulations once again and best of luck for June.
We are so chuffed, eh? Like I said, we can't get enough of it.
We'll see you then.
Indeed you shall, mate.
Yeah,
Indeed
that was Mr. Clement Lawrence. He's at Wilderness Safari's Desert Rhino Camp, talking to us about how they not only save the rhino, but how sustainability is at their core. The Namibia Tourism Expo will be taking place this year between the 5th and the 8th of June 2019. Please stay tuned.
Hi everyone, my name is Clement. On behalf of the Sales and Marketing for Wilderness Safaris, I'd like to give you a great introduction into the Desert Rhino Camp. It's located in the Palomar concession, a space of about 5,500 square kilometers designated to a conservation area. In this area specifically, Wilderness Safaris has a joint venture with Save the Rhino Trust as an initiative to patrol and protect these rare species in this very, very unique environment. Our guests that come to Wilderness Safaris or Desert Rhino Camp directly participate in activities and conservation efforts altogether. By going out with the Save the Rhino trackers, the guests themselves are involved in collecting valuable data and information about these animals that contribute to the conservation and research that we've established. Save the Rhino Trust is an admirable organization that has been around since 1982, and their conservation efforts have been such a big contribution to the area itself. Wilderness Safaris can only complement and work together with these guys to be able to sustain what is now today one of the few places where rhino populations are steadily increasing.
Like all good stories, the history of wilderness safaris is full of colorful characters, mystical places, thrilling adventures, and a quest. It all began in Botswana 35 years ago with 2 guides, an old Land Rover, and a single purpose. We wanted to use life-changing journeys to help conserve and restore the remote and wild places of Africa. We called ourselves Wilderness Safaris to convey the sense of space for exploring uncharted places, connecting with nature, and making a difference. We were the first with the passion and the courage to pioneer sustainable ecotourism as we know it today. We adopted the African schema as our logo, a rare and striking bird that symbolizes pristine and fragile ecosystems. It was these areas we wanted to conserve and, where necessary, restore. Whether this meant being the first to reintroduce previously extinct species to Botswana's Okavango Delta, or restoring an entire island ecosystem in the Seychelles and helping save the endangered Seychelles white eye, or working with remote rural communities to change land use and attitude to wildlife over vast tracts of wild Namibia, or even a groundbreaking reforestation program in Rwanda, expanding the habitat of the critically endangered mountain gorilla. You see, for us, it's not just about big game on the savannah. Thanks to 35 years of experience, we are able to offer our guests authentic and intimate wildlife encounters. Across 2 million hectares of pristine wilderness areas, in 7 countries, in over 40 camps and lodges that epitomize our ideal of purposeful luxury. Conservation is also about people. We have a saying at Wilderness: our journeys change lives. Not just those of our guests, but our own as well. From our 3,000 staff to the tens of thousands of rural people we reach through our community partnerships. And of course, the youth of Africa, the custodians of tomorrow. It was for them that we created our Children in the Wilderness program, so that they could access and appreciate their magnificent natural heritage and become the conservation leaders of the future. Thank you for being part of our 35-year journey to be the world's most respected ecotourism company. Together, we can continue to make a positive impact to Africa, its wildlife, and people through visionary ecotourism. Together, we can continue to change lives, both now and into the future.
A very good morning to all the viewers on our Facebook Live platforms. Welcome to those who've just joined us. It's Friday, the 1st of March 2019. And this morning we're talking about responsible tourism. We have just announced the finalists in our Responsible Tourism Awards. And the winners will be announced this year during the expo, which is to take place between the 5th and the 8th of June 2019. The next finalist and the tour operators is Sense of Africa. And joining me this morning to help us unpack what exactly it is that makes them tick there is Mr. Guido Röschlau. Guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, in the first instance, congratulations for having been chosen as a finalist.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
I must say to that, we were the first winners of the Responsible Tourism Award.
Oh, wow.
4 years ago, yeah.
So you're a strong contender.
Absolutely. We want to win it again, of course.
What's fantastic is the sustainability that you've been demonstrating.
Yes.
And that is what it is about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Please, just briefly, for those of us who've not had the privilege to experience Sense of Africa Tour West, what exactly is happening there?
On a recycling basis or on an environmental basis, we have been doing this since, we are 50 years old this year. So we have always been very much environmentally conscious. So, it's very important, for tourism anyway, to make sure that the country that you sell is always on a sustainable basis, So we are about 130 people over here, so recycling in the company itself is huge. I mean, we've got recycling stations all over the place. For instance, none of our people, we have 60 consultants, no one has got a waste paper basket, for instance.
Wow.
So whenever there's a piece of paper or a piece of plastic, that you want to chuck away, you go to the recycling station, you actually have to physically put it in there. So, yeah.
Sometimes I wonder how one teaches your child to recycle and to be conscious about the environment. We still see in 2019 people driving and throwing stuff out of a car. I know it's a bit, derailing what we're here for, but I'd like you to share your perspective on that, please.
Well, Namibia is known as the cleanest country in Africa, and it's a huge selling point for us. And we have to keep it that way. And the thing is, you have to teach the children right from the beginning that you are not supposed to chuck anything or throw anything, onto the street that does not belong onto the street. So keep the country clean, keep it natural, because that is what Namibia is known for. Don't litter it with plastic. It is so important. Also just for the wildlife, their health, not eating plastic bottles or, stepping into glass or birds, everything, just keep the plastic waste, keep all the waste to yourself and recycle it responsibly,
Yes, reflecting on all of that and that you have plans to scoop the award again. What does it feel like to have been chosen as a finalist?
It's a great pleasure to have been awarded this, being a finalist again. It makes us proud, because people do watch us. We have a lot of buses on the road. We have 63 buses, going throughout the country. So people do watch us, and they also realize, okay, well, these guys, they are really living what they are saying they do, So recycling all over the place. Also, we give our guests plastic bottles, right at the beginning. We have water tanks inside the buses, where people can just refill their water again. We give the guests, the first thing that we do is a recycling bag. Quite a big bag where if they go shopping or whatever, they can put everything in there.
Fantastic. Yeah. Before we let you go, any concluding remarks, please?
It is so important, that not only the lodges, but also that the tour operators are involved in something like this, in the Responsible Tourism Award, and that they can also share the message, to the guests, to the locals, just to, keep Namibia that beautiful, beautiful country that it is, so that we can just carry on with tourism, support the communities with tourism, because that's the only way we can actually do it.
Fantastic. What I hear the loudest from our conversation is that Sense of Africa has great common sense. And that's what it's about.
Absolutely, we have great common sense, yeah.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again, and best of luck. We'll see you in June.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
There you have it. That was Mr. Guido Rushla from Sense of Africa talking to us about how important it is to keep Namibia clean and the beautiful country that it is. The Namibia Tourism Expo will be taking place between the 5th and 8th of June this year, and these awards will then be taking place there too. Please stay tuned.
can't describe Africa without talking about the animals, the beautiful sunsets, the lush green landscapes during the rainy season, the sweeping savannas. Once you're here, you want to inhale the smells, listen closely to the sounds, and admire the beauty. Africa will become part of you, and once you fall in love with it, you take it into your soul. For the past 50 years at Sense of Africa, we have been showcasing this beautiful continent to the world because the people are our greatest asset, especially here at Sense of Africa. That's why we've been here for 50 years. We are an intensely personal, highly motivated and passionate team of skilled individuals who understand the industry and are committed to exceed customers' expectations. Sense of Africa truly is more than just a journey, and as we have impeccable achievements and accolades garnered over the last 50 years, such as 5 Flowers by Eco Awards Namibia, as a mark of distinction of our commitment towards protecting the environment in our business, we've taken it upon ourselves to also give back. For the last 9 years, Sense of Africa Namibia or Wild Africa Travel has been the main support of Bishop Kamita Kindergarten, an orphanage consisting of about 60 children. We provide funds for utilities, food, and everyday essentials. These are just some of the ways we are contributing to the world's most alluring, captivating, and truly iconic place, Africa. Because at Sense of Africa, we create moments that are more than just a journey. Would like to thank you for your unwavering support and dedication towards our mandate for the past 50 years and look forward to walking with you and showcasing this wonderful continent for 50 more. Sense of Africa, more than just a journey.
We are back. It's Friday, the 1st of March 2019. The weekend has landed. We're excited to share some very good news with you on this beautiful morning. Now, the Responsible Tourism Awards have become synonymous with our annual flagship event, that is the Expo. This year it will take place between the 5th and 8th of June 2019. The finalists for the awards have just been announced, and I have the pleasure to engage them about what exactly it is that makes them tick and what it is that they're up to in terms of recycling and waste management. So the next finalist in studio is Miss Laura Potma. She is from Pack Safari. Goedemorgen, Lara.
Goedemorgen.
How are you?
Goed, dankie.
Yeah.
It's nice to be here.
Absolutely beautiful. So let's please talk about what exactly you guys are doing at Pack Safari.
Yes. So we are a Namibian-owned tour operator, very diverse. We do especially like group tours, small group tours to keep the experience very alive, medium-sized. We have about, I have to see, 70 staff full-time, very diverse staff. Last year we did about 5,000 guests, and like this year we expect to do almost 700 tours.
Wow.
Yes.
One of the exciting features of Pack Safari is your Tour Guide Academy.
Yes.
Please talk to us about that and how that relates to ecotourism specifically.
Yeah, I'm very proud about it. We started the first tour guide academy this year. We wanted to employ 10 candidates, but we couldn't decide, so it became 12 even, because Namibia has so much potential tour guides. It gives us the chance to really be a tour guide that's all-inclusive, that is open to all Namibians. Our most guests come from Germany, but we don't want to limit ourselves to German tour guides. We want to open up to the rest of Namibia.
And Namibians speak very good German also, you know?
And they are getting, in the morning they get German classes, and in the afternoon they learn everything about Namibia, its nature, its culture, its diversity. It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Coming back to the awards, the Responsible Tourism Awards hosted by Namibia Media Holdings.
Yes.
What does it feel like to have been chosen as a finalist?
It's amazing because we work very hard on it. My own position, it's created for sustainability. So I'm fully employed to work on sustainability at our company. I think that's amazing. And well, we see as a company that we can't close our eyes for the environment and for our people. Like, we rather see that our success is connected to looking after our environment and our people. So that's an amazing reward to be selected.
I think it's a good demonstration of how serious you are about sustainability, to plow so many resources into, to have an office for it. Yes. So congratulations once again, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Before I let you go, what is your most favorite family-friendly, because this is a family-friendly platform, Afrikaans word?
Lekker.
Okay. So from my side, it was lekker to have you here.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you in June.
All right.
Yeah. That was Lara Potma from Pack Safari talking to us about how lekker things are in terms of sustainability. And we're back with the last interview of the morning. Please stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Carsten von Nittwitz. I'm the Marketing and Business Development Executive at Pack Safari. Pack Safari is a tour operator based in Namibia, here in Windhoek. We are a medium-sized operator. Last year we hosted about 5,000 guests throughout the Southern African region.
To experience the adventure of Southern Africa. Down to earth and up close and personal. Pack Safari is your gateway to the real, dynamic, and always awe-inspiring Africa experience.
As far as the eye can see, Barui le balimi mono Namibia.
Ankwari shime yuko kure Jombola meme wange nkwete Nande vuje ko wamboko kule to yashike ko busteine Hakweto shilongo shiwa Utalo miti na vanu Utalo vanu no miti Hakweta na shiko bawa
Chokai, yakai, chakwanyu Mono komo na kifela Uchakai, uyakai, chakwanyu Mono komo na kifela Ayo mwana Yeah, 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 yeah Meshiwa Meshiwa Halahade Meshiwa Meshiwa Mami ese Meshiwa Meshiwa Halahade Meshiwa Meshiwa Mami ese. There's a land of wide open spaces, so many, many, many faces. There's a land of wide open spaces, so many beautiful faces.
Let us show you the rhythms of Southern Africa, the pulse of an ever-changing landscape, and the fascinating stories of the wonderful and diverse people that live here.
From the best sights to see to the best places to see them from, Pack Safari knows the hidden gems and wonderful secrets of these amazing areas. And we love to share them with you. Every safari is important and unique to us. For nearly 20 years, people have approached us to discover the true nature of Africa. And with us, they have fallen in love time and time again with the breathtaking scenery and rainbow sights and cultures it has within it. We would love to see you soon.
Usokai, uyakai, tapano, monohomunati fela. Usokai, uyakai, tapano, monohomunati fela. Ayo, mama, aye, yeah, 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 yeah.
A very good morning to you. If you've just joined us, you are live on all our Facebook platforms. I'm bursting at the seams with excitement for a number of reasons. Firstly, of course, it's Friday. The weekend has finally landed. But also we have some very exciting news to share with you this morning. The finalists of the Responsible Tourism Awards have just been announced. Fresh off the press, we get the opportunity to engage the finalists, to hear what makes them tick, to hear what it is that they do in terms of ecotourism. The last but definitely not the least finalist talking to us this morning is Mr. Andre Swart from Wild Dog Safaris. Goeiemôre en hartlik welkom.
Goeiemôre en dankie. Dis 'n groot voorreg en 'n plesier om hier te wees.
Beautiful. Mr. Swart, please talk to us about what you guys do at Wild Dog Safaris in terms of ecotourism.
Okay, we at Wild Dog Safaris, we are in Namibia for about 20 years busy with camping safaris. We do also accommodated safaris, and yeah, we have guides and assistants that work for us for more than 15 years. So yeah.
So what do you do for the environment?
Oh yeah, sorry. We do. We encourage all our guests not to use plastic bags and plastic water bottles because we have available on the trucks the reusable bags. We is in the process of giving them all stainless steel water bottles, and then if it's in your heart, you don't throw away stuff in the veld. You collect it. You keep it together. At our offices, we do recycling of all the products. Tires, batteries, computer parts go to local places. We use water from our washing machines and air conditioners to wash the cars and clean the area. So that's recycling.
And what speaks to the heart of your operations is an acronym that you'd like to share with us. Please talk to us about that.
Yeah, we that's one of the reasons we think that we finalists is that we managed to live out our vision. And our vision is made up of a word purpose, where we provide professional services. We creating an ultimate bucket list trip. We have responsibility and respect for our people, wildlife, and the land. We're doing everything we do with pride. Being on target with all expectations. We are sustainable and eco-wise, and providing environment that encourage creativity and achievement.
Very well.
That's our purpose, our mission and vision.
You said that might be the reason why you're chosen as a finalist.
I think because you always wonder why you're chosen for something, but we tried this for many years and we're working like clockwork, like a machine, everyone together. Most of the people are there for many years and it's in their blood and they work together and they achieve this. We live and breathe a purpose.
I don't think you have to be too modest about it. It sounds like you guys are doing a great job. So you need to know exactly why you were chosen as a finalist.
Thank you very much.
You are the last interviewee this morning in the series. Okay. And I would like you to please leave us and the viewers with a message on a recycling tip for this beautiful weekend.
Yeah, definitely. It will definitely be on water. As we all know, the rain is staying away and the dam levels is down. So do what we do. Use your your washing machine water. If you have air conditioners, collect that water, use it for the plants and for washing your car and keeping everything wet around your house to have a nice greenhouse and a garden in this dry season.
Baie geluk weer eens, dankie dat u gekom het en mag dit 'n pragtige naweek wees.
Baie dankie, dit was 'n voorreg geweest.
Ons sien u in Junie.
Dis reg, ons wag daarvoor.
En mag die beste man wen. Of vrou.
Of vrou.
Ja, ons kan nie diskrimineer nie. Ja, pragtige naweek vir u.
Baie dankie, selfs te veel.
There you have it. What you can't miss. Diarize it right away. The annual Namibia Tourism Expo will be taking place between the 5th and the 8th of June 2019. The finalists in the Responsible Tourism Awards have just been announced. You heard live on all our platforms what exactly it is that they're on about. You heard the reasons why they became finalists. We hope you are as excited as we are. Have a fantastic weekend. Please remember to be water wise. We'll be back soon. Goodbye.
My name is Andre Swart. I'm from Wild Dog Safaris in Windhoek. We are the largest camping operator in Namibia and has been running trips throughout Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe and Zambia since 1997. In the early days we specialized in camping, but today we can offer our clients a big range of variety and can tailor-make a trip to our clients' request. Our Namibian guides and assistants have mostly been with us for 15 years or more, thus allowing us to provide constantly good service and lifetime experiences. For our scheduled camping safaris, we offer a wide variety of trips ranging from 3 to 24 days, with many trips linking up to make a combination of your favorite destination. Group sizes vary between 2 and 14 people, and clients are looked after by our team of carefully chosen guides and assistants. All are Namibian and full-time employees of the company. Clients can choose if they want a camping safari or accommodated, but these trips run separately. All safaris are conducted in English unless otherwise advised. Family trips are welcome and can offer some of the best experiences you can have as a family together. Wild Dog Safaris is a fully registered and insured company and a full member of the Touring Association of Namibia and the Namibian Tourism Board. Your travel, our passion, safari with a purpose.
Africa.